will the battle shape up? How will you win? Let's get started! Welcome to the world of Street Fighter 4!
Hey guys, this is T-Bird SF4 from the Shoryuken forums. Welcome to my tutorial number 3. I trust you all have watched tutorials number 1 and 2. This is important because I am referring to these tutorials throughout the next parts of my series, so be sure to start in the beginning. Some people notice that I record my tutorials with Street Fighter 4 and not Super Street Fighter 4, but I can assure you that everything I show you here will work on both versions of the game. So if you just picked up Super Street Fighter 4 and you are looking for some information, you're absolutely in the right place here. Today's topic is the Super Bar and the implications of the Super Bar. I'm going to talk to you about how you can fill up your Super Bar and how you use it. Should you use it for EX moves? Should you use it for your super combo? These are the things I'm going to talk about today. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing you must understand when dealing with a Super Bar is the fact that the Super Bar carries over from one round to another. It's not like the Ultra Bar, which is gone after a round. Therefore, it is important throughout the entire fight to be aware of the status of your Super Bar. So there are basically 3 ways to fill your Super Bar. As you can see in the video, the most common is simply dealing damage to your opponent. You can see that your Super Bar fills quite fast. But take a look at the opponent's Super Bar. His Super Bar fills as well at a slower pace. This is because taking damage fills your Super Bar as well, just as I said, at a slower rate. But there is even a third way to fill your Super Bar, one that is often overlooked by beginners. You can whiff a special move and you will still gain meter. In the first example, you can see Zangief, who is just standing in the corner and using his Lariat move over and over again. Notice how after a short amount of time he has already 1 bar of super meter. In example number 2, you can see El Fuerte, who is whiffing his Guacamole leg throw. And after a short amount of time, he too has some super meter. So, if your opponent just in the corner and whiffs a special move, you should either whiff a special move as well to fill your super meter or rush him down. Just do not sit in your corner and wait until the opponent builds 2 or 3 bars of super meter and gains a decisive advantage before the battle has even started. In the last example, you can see Akuma, who has his opponent DZ'd in the corner and is just about to finish him off. Now, think about what I told you. Dealing damage will increase your opponent's Super Bar, so do not deal more damage than necessary to finish him off. Just take a look what happens when Akuma uses his Ultra to finish the round. You basically give your opponent 2 additional bars to use in further rounds of the fight. Well, this of course only applies if it is not the last round of the fight. Next up, we have an overview over the implications of the Super Bar. You should always be aware of the status of your Super Bar and, of course, the status of your opponent's Super Bar. So let's take a look. If your Super Bar is filled with 1 bar, this allows the execution of EX moves. If you have any further questions about EX moves, please refer to my tutorial number 2. As soon as you or your opponent have 2 bars, this allows a technique called FADC, Focus Attack Dash Cancel. I'm going to talk about Focus Attack Dash Cancel in a later tutorial, but I have prepared a tutorial to show you that it is very powerful. Basically, it allows you to cancel an animation of a special move and follow up with another one. In this case, Ryu cancels his Shoryuken and can safely combo into his Ultra. Last but not least, if the Super Bar is completely filled, you see the light blue super flashing on the bottom of the bar. As soon as this status is reached, you have to be super careful, because a super combo can be easily comboed into. So what does that mean for you? The first thing you absolutely must learn is to execute the basic super reliably. You can press the select button in a trial or training mode to see a move list for your character if you don't know the motion for your super combo. If you can execute it 100%, you need to be able to do it on reaction for 100%. Take a look at my example. You can punish an unsafe jump in with your super combo, and your reaction and execution needs to be good enough to punish an unsafe jump in on reaction. For the next step, you need to learn to combo safely into your super. Now, how do you learn to combo into your super? I would suggest just do your character's trial mode until trial 12 or 13, and you will discover a combo that leads into super. Many beginners make the mistake of just throwing out the super combo as soon as their bar flashes. And this is real horrible strategy. You just wasted 4 bars for nothing. You could have used it for 4 EX moves or a decisive damage boost, but if it's blocked, you not only wasted your meter, but you will also be punished, because the recovery is very, very slow. Take a look at Ryu. He can combo from his crouching medium kick into the Hadouken into the super. If, for example, the opponent blocks, I can stop my combo after the Hadouken and not waste my bar, and I have it still available at a later time in the fight. Now you have probably a final question. Should you use your super meter for EX move, or should you save it to execute a super combo? Well, that is why Street Fighter is so interesting. There is not exactly a clear answer. There are some characters, like Dhalsim for example, who can build meter quite easily and don't really need their EX moves as part of the game. So you will often watch tournament videos and see Dhalsim players using their super combo. Other players, such as Rufus or Sakura, heavily rely on their EX moves to spice up their game. However, there is one case in which you should always favor using the super combo, and that is when it will possibly end the fight. So you will look at your lengthy combo with the super combo at the end and see and learn how much damage it approximately does. Then if your opponent is at, let's say, 40% in the last round, you can pull off that combo and decide the fight in your favor. Okay guys, this is the end of video tutorial number 3. I hope you liked it and learned a few things. Please go to the training room and really practice the things I told you about, because only reliable practice will enable you to pull these things off during your next online battle. Okay, I'll see you soon in video tutorial number 4. Take care!